Hey everybody, Jeremiah Cobb coming to you from beautiful Brown County State Park in Indiana. I've got these hammocks set up. There's a single person blue hammock, and over here I have a green colored two-person hammock. These were sent to me by TNH Outdoors several years ago, probably I want to say 3 or 4 years ago now. They sent them to me so that I could try them out and provide a review on them, no strings attached, to assess what I thought of the hammocks. So I've been using them now for a number of years in a lot of different places, all the way across the country. I've had them in Texas, I've had them in the mountains in Glacier National Park in Montana, I've had them on the Appalachian Trail, Colorado, Utah. I've had them all over the country, and I've used them in my backyard. And I'm pretty impressed with them. They are, as you know, I'm big into ultralight gear, and I like stuff that compacts really well, is lightweight. That's kind of my MO. These are not crazy lightweight. There are lighter hammock options that exist out there. But what these do really well is they compact nicely. They have a lot of nice features, and they've been incredibly durable. So they're excellent for regular car camping or just hanging out. And you can take them backpacking. I have taken them backpacking and slept in them. They're very comfortable. But they are not the lightest weight option out there. This is the single person, and they're both very similar between the single and the double. The double, so they're the same length. The double is a little bit wider. I want to say 6 or 8 inches wider, and I think the weight rating is maybe a little bit more, but they're both very similar otherwise. They each have a carry pouch that has the TNH logo on there, that the hammock simply, you just fold it into. You don't have to wrap it up or anything, you just stuff it in the bag. And then it's got a drawstring that works pretty well to tighten it up and seal it. When you have the hammock set up, oh, one more thing on that, then there's a clasp that latches around it, like so, that finalizes it. You can cinch it up and down, and you can carry it by the handle. So pretty convenient in that regard. When it's set up, this hammock bag, where the hammock would normally stuff in to pack it away, becomes a great little storage. I've put cell phones, shoes, you can put a water bottle in here, whatever you need kind of while you're in the hammock. It's a convenient little storage pouch for some gear. And then the straps also come in a pouch. I've got the pouch for both the single and the double. As you can see, the pouch for the single is a little bit smaller than the one for the double, and I don't like it as well because the straps don't fit in quite as good. So I prefer the bigger pouch that came with the double hammock because the straps fit in there a little bit nicer. It's a little more of a snug fit on the single pouch. But the hammock is very comfortable. It's been very durable. Like I said, we've had a lot of different places. I've got 4 boys, as I think I've mentioned before, and they are ages like 14 down to 5. And as you would imagine with boys, they are very rambunctious, and they've enjoyed the hammocks as much as I have. They've been in them sometimes 1, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, or all 4 boys at the same time. And as you know, children are not the most careful with things, and these have held up very, very well. So I've been very impressed with the durability of it. We've had no issues whatsoever with tears or rips or anything like that. The stitching quality seems to be very good, and the price point isn't bad. These are not that expensive to purchase. So really the main knock against it is the weight. But with that, you get some durability. It's very comfortable. I've slept in it overnight, and really enjoyed it. Let me show you the other hammock here, and talk about another kind of neat thing that I've started to do with it. So this is the double hammock. Like I said, it's just a little bit wider. Otherwise, it's very similar to the single person. And as you can see, I've got a little camp pillow in here, and I've found that is very comfortable to just take along a little camp pillow, especially if you're going to be sleeping overnight. It fits in the hammock very well. and it works very well. The hammocks come with the attached carabiners and the straps. And I'll make a note about the carabiners and the straps and some of the differences between the two hammocks. So on the straps that came with the double hammock, I prefer the carabiner and the straps that came with the double hammock for two reasons. One, the straps themselves are stitched a little bit tighter, so I don't know if you can see this very well, but there's 3 rows of stitching where you would clip in the carabiners to adjust the height of your hammock. So the straps are very convenient. You just wrap them around the tree, loop them through themselves, and then you have all of these spacers that you can attach to. So you can adjust the height of your hammock on either end to get it just right. And I found usually the pitch is a little bit better if you have one end a little bit higher than the other. You get a better lay, and the hammock lays open more comfortably. But on the double hammock, the straps that come with it have triple stitching, whereas on the single hammock, it just has double stitched straps. Now, I've not had any trouble with the double stitching. None of them have even started to show signs of wear, so it's probably not a big deal, but the triple stitching seemed a little bit better. Now, as far as the carabiners go, the carabiners on the double hammock are much better. They don't snag or catch. There's nothing unique about the carabiners, but these just slide in and out really easily. They don't catch or snag. Let me show you the difference. On the single hammock, they have these carabiners that have sharp edges that tend to catch. They're much more difficult to put on or off the straps. So ideally, if you have this, I would just switch it out for the other style carabiner. It wouldn't be hard to do at all, and it would solve that problem, because otherwise it wants to snag and catch on the strap itself. As far as the differences, that's about it. They're both very comfortable, very convenient to set up, quick to take down, because the straps just wrap around the tree. You hook up your carabiner, and it works well. If you need to extend it, I've taken rope along, and if the trees weren't close enough, I've been able to extend it even further with some extension rope. So that's about it. I don't know that I would change anything about them, other than if I could get them a little bit lighter weight, I would. Beyond that, they've been very, very great to use. We've enjoyed it immensely, and been very, very durable, even with, like I said, a lot of kids and a lot of use.